Hey, how you doing?
Hey, buddy.
I got some land from the Oak Jackson.
Oh, cool.
And I was wondering, I don't know how to read them. So I was wondering if you could show me, like, what's the medicine in my system.
Okay. Oak Crest, huh? I used to work on Oak Crest.
Yeah. I had to go there twice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the first time the judge said I was done, so the doctor released me, and I could have got a ticket on my way home and pleaded not guilty and needed to go back to the Oak Crest building because I was still incompetent.
Wait, you got arrested on the way home?
No.
Oh.
Well, the first time he released me without being competent, because the judge said I was finished, it was up to the doctor.
Right.
And he released me without ever, taking a test to be competent and all. So if I would have got a speeding ticket on the way home and pleaded not guilty, I would just need to go back to the Oak Crest building and get competent, right?
Oh.
That's one way to look at it, huh? But yeah, I don't know how to look at that, so I know I paid $40 for it.
Oh, all right.
But there should be two different times. First time I went and the second time I went.
Okay. So you just picked these up last month, it looks like, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what to say. That's a good idea. All right, so 2014 and 2016. All right.
Yes.
Good, they checked your lipids and your hemoglobin. Okay, cholesterol was good. This is for 2014. Cholesterol was good. Your good cholesterol is a little bit low. Hemoglobin for this is A1C. That's for checking for diabetes. 5.3. That's good. No problem there. Thyroid, fine. Free thyroid, good. Alrighty, that's 2014.
It don't show medicine in the system or nothing?
Let's see. I don't know that they did any type of medicine evaluation. Valproic acid. Here's something from you were taking Depakote apparently, and Depakote level was non-existent.
Can we highlight that right here?
Yeah,
Where's that at?
Right here. Valproic acid. That's Depakote. So you Depakote.
Okay, that's what I was on.
Lesson 4. We look for it between 50 and 100.
So that would be Geodon?
That would be Depakote. That's Depakote. Okay. Valproic acid is the other term for it. Okay?
Oh, okay, but
That's the name of the drug right there. Depakote.
But just the generic Geodon?
No, Geodon.
Something completely different?
There's no blood test for Geodon. There is no blood test for most things. There's a blood test for lithium levels, for Depakote levels, for Tegretol levels, and also another drug called lamotrigine. And they're all used for like bipolar disorders.
So taking Geodon wouldn't make this level go up?
Geodon's a totally different drug. And
I was on Geodon.
Okay, but they don't check the level. There's no way to check a level of Geodon.
Okay.
Okay. And this is 2014. This is September. Cholesterol still good. Triglycerides a little high on the triglycerides. Where's that marker here? Triglycerides is high. Okay.
Yeah, I've been
under
going back up there lately. I'm getting back up there. Going under 150.
Need to be under 150. You were 272. So that was September of 14.
What kind of foods is that?
That's like fatty foods, like fried foods.
Oh.
Let's see. Everything else is okay. Thyroxine.
Must have been all in pork skins, though.
TSH good. Alright, that was 2014. Let's see if we got anything else. Still 2014. So these are from November 2014. Sugar good. these look good. No problem here. Your GFR, that's your kidney functionings look good. Greater than 60, you're at 100, 122. Your liver enzymes are good. They're in normal range. So your liver's working good. Kidney's working good. Cholesterol's still fine. Triglycerides coming down, 215. Still went under 150, but they were coming down, so that's good. Everything else is okay. Hepatitis A, reactive. Hepatitis B, reactive. So that is showing some inflammation of the liver, okay?
What do you mean I got hepatitis?
When it says reactive, you might have hepatitis A and B. A, past exposure, previous vaccination. Consistent with either past exposure or previous vaccination to hepatitis A virus. You never had any vaccinations against hepatitis, have you?
Well, I've worked in a hospital. Don't you have to have all of them?
Yeah, they do it. Sometimes they do. I mean, I've had them.
So when I worked at a hospital, I would have had to be all vaccinated up.
Yeah, you would think so. So that could be what that's from.
Okay. You think they would tell me something? Is there something you take for that?
Yeah, there are medicines you would take if you had active hepatitis. But you probably don't have any symptoms of hepatitis. You're not yellow eyes, no yellow skin, no rashes. Okay, this was from February 2015. Everything looks good. That's a little high, but not a big deal. Nothing to make of that. Carbon dioxide. Triglycerides still up there, 220. Everything else still okay. There's yeah, you need good cholesterol.
So I need to lay off the fatty foods, right?
Well, you can take a medicine to bring your triglycerides down. So that's probably what you're going to do, because it's been consistently up now.
Yeah, I think it's been up.
And here's 2016.
Longer than before it is.
February 2016. All of these were good. Sugar's good. Not anemic. Liver still look good. This is, yeah, February 2016. The carbon dioxide total was fine here. Triglycerides coming down. Look at 156. So 1 over 150. So you're good. I mean, it's really close now. So that was February last year.
Yeah, I've been eating.
B still was reactive.
So if you're vaccinated, it would be reactive.
Yeah, you'd have some in there, right? Reactive, consistent with immunity, greater than 0.9. Okay. HIV. Let's see. Less than 0.01. No HIV infection unless recent infection suspected. So you're good there. No HIV. Human immunodeficiency virus. Alright, and then this is again from February 2016. Thyroid level good. Hormone good. Proic acid. I don't know why they're checking it for Depakote, but it's still low. We didn't have any in the system. Were they prescribing you Depakote?
It was Jidon. That's why it's been going.
That's why it's 0. You shouldn't have had any in your system anyway. That's just a repeat of the same thing. That's just a duplicate page here. So yeah, the only thing that you were showing back then, now you don't have anything recent. So can I scan that into your record?
Oh yeah, if you want to.
Okay, and I'll give it back to you. So what's anything in particular on your mind today?
No, I'm still fighting my charge, you know.
What's the charge?
It looks like it's just going to be the felony of public intimidation.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Did they misinterpret what you said or something?
They don't have a chance. Yeah. Even if I did mean it in that way, it wasn't public intimidation.
Yeah.
So the next court date is December.
Okay.
And I think I'm about to win it. I don't see how I'm not gonna win.
So, let's see, I know I changed medicines last time.
Yeah, I've just been on the Geodon. I ain't really taking those. I've been sleeping okay.
The Trazodone you haven't been needing
Yeah,
to
I
take?
haven't really been taking it.
Okay. How's your energy been?
It's been alright.
Now I was giving you something for the social anxiety, right? And we tried Effexor, and you didn't like how it made you feel. Gave you heart palpitations or something.
Yeah,
So we tried Lexapro. Yeah, I gave you Lexapro.
I didn't really like it either.
What did it do?
I didn't really notice where it did anything, so I just quit taking it.
Didn't cause any side effects.
Not that I noticed.
Do you still have social anxiety? Nervousness around people?
Yeah, it's when I'm around a lot of people.
Okay. Now, just because that dose of that Lexapro didn't work, doesn't mean that it won't be helpful. That's just an introductory dose. That's the lowest dose you can give. Normally people don't get a good response unless they're on 10 or 20 milligrams of Lexapro. So the fact you didn't feel anything is not unusual. That's probably pretty normal. Do you want to try a higher dose on it? For the social nervousness? That's what it's for.
I don't know.
Nervousness around people?
Wasn't it an antidepressant or something like that?
Well, we'll give it for a variety of reasons. It's, you know, it's got...
Because I'm a pretty happy person, I feel like, most of the time.
Uh-huh. Well, you know, well, it's not for happiness, it's for nervousness. Feeling afraid or nervous around people. Like people are staring at you, talking about you, feel uncomfortable around people. That's what that one's for. You still have that feeling?
I don't want to go out too much.
Well, I know, but why is that? That's not normal not to go out too much at your age.
I don't really like people.
Well, and why is that?
Man,
So you don't feel comfortable around people. And see, and that's what the Lexapro is for. Okay? You still go to the store to buy things that you need?
Oh yeah, I feel fine when I go to the store. Something like, you know, sitting with all the people up there and stuff. I don't know. You know, that's where, especially if they want to start talking to me and something.
I mean, when I go to the store, nobody wants to talk to me.
Yeah, I guess, I mean,
Want to talk to you?
the store's not as bad.
Now, see, now on the Lexapro, I told you to take a half a tablet for 7 days, then take a whole tablet daily after that. Did you take the whole tablet daily? Did you get to the whole tablet? Well, no wonder you didn't feel anything.
I can give it a try.
Well, that's why I gave it to you 4 months ago. To give it a try. I'm just trying to help, okay? If you don't want to take it and you're happy with your life, we don't need to do this, okay? That's okay. You don't have to take it, but I think it might make you feel better around people.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I was hoping for a better medicine.
Like what?
I don't know.
What's a better medicine?
Something you don't want to give me?
What do you have in mind?
I don't like Klonopins or something.
Yeah.
Because I got them, yeah, I've tried them from my brother before.
That's an addictive drug.
Yeah.
You're too young to be addicted to that stuff. You're right. I don't want to give you that. Not if you're not going to try what is made for social anxiety and it's not addictive. You got to be on one of those.
Well, he was telling me he had an anxiety attack and helps him a lot. He said.
Well, then go to his doctor. because you don't know what else he takes, do you?
He drinks too much.
And you don't know what, his doctor may be saying to him, he's supposed to be taking another drug too, and he's not taking it. He just wants to take Klonopin and drink. Bad combination.
Well, he told me first they gave him like the strong Xanax, like the bars, they call them. He said those were too strong, so they put him on Klonopin.
But anyway, you need to have one of these other ones in your system and see what's left over. You may not have a need for anything more after you are one of those. That's what the FDA has approved all these drugs for social anxiety and nervousness. Lexapro, Zoloft, Paxil, Prozac, Effexor, all these are for social anxiety.
I had a friend on Zoloft for years.
It's a good drug.
He felt like it messed him up. Especially when he went to get off of it. He was just like,
but you got to do it. You got to do it in a certain way. You can't just stop it.
Yeah.
It's up to you. I'm not going to give you Klonopin. I'm definitely not going to do that because that's not good. Especially if you're not taking something like
I think that's one of the worst drugs in the world.
That would mess you up, and then you'd say I messed you up. I'm not doing it. You can't make me hurt you. I'm not going to do it. But yeah, Lexapro. Get it up to 20 milligrams. See how you feel on it. If you don't like it, well then stop it. But don't stop it like go from 20 to 0. You got to go back down to 10 and take 10 for like a week, and then go back down to a half of one to 5 for a week to get off of it.
Yeah, it must be some kind of addictive, huh?
It's not that it's addictive. It's just that you can't put a bunch of medicines in your system at one time without your body kind of being used to it. And you don't want to remove it if your body expects it to be there. You'll feel like you have the flu if you just stop it when you're at a 20 milligram dosage of that.
Well, I can give it a try. I didn't really try it, to be honest. I probably still got some at the house.
Well, you never picked up refills probably. Just take a look.
Yeah. Oh, I might have got it. Or maybe it was just the Trazodone.
You picked one up in, you filled it in end of April.
They mailed my last
You
one.
might have got one refill in May, but you didn't pick it up after that. He's probably got another refill on it. Let's see, Venlafaxine was back in March. Trazodone, yeah, you refilled that, and you haven't refilled that since June.
Yeah, I ain't been taking it. I still got some. I've been sleeping okay.
Gedon, you haven't refilled since June.
Yeah.
So you're not taking that this
Well, I'm off of it right now because I think it was time to come in, right?
You have refills?
Oh, I didn't know.
Well,
I know I had to reschedule this appointment because I had court. A couple weeks ago we were supposed to have this appointment.
I'm not going to stop those medicines because your brain chemistry will not be in the normal range without it. It'll shift back. So not a good idea to get off this medicine.
Okay.
The Gedon. Okay, now you don't want to take Trazodone. Not as important for the brain chemistry as the Gedon is. So the Trazodone, take it or leave it. Lexapro, it would be good. It would help you, but if you don't want to take it, that's not, to me, the important one for you is the Gedon every day. So that'll probably keep you out of jail.
Yeah.
So yeah, you had 2 refills on that Lexapro, so you still had one left over. Gedon, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you ran out of that probably a couple weeks ago, huh?
Yeah, I was supposed to come in a couple weeks. I had court. I had to reschedule for today.
All right, so I'm going to let you retry the Lexapro if you want to. Definitely I'll renew your Gedon so you keep it going. And you say you want the Trazodone refilled too, renewed?
Oh, you can. I still got some at the house.
So on the Lexapro, again, you got to start it by taking a half a tablet a day for 7 days, and then take a whole tablet daily after that. Take it every day, and it takes about, I don't know, a good couple of weeks on it to feel anything at the whole tablet level. It gradually builds up into your system.
Okay.
So So, you know, at some point, you know, what I'm looking for is that point at which you start thinking like, well, you don't really care what people think, what if they're, you know, it doesn't bother you anymore.
Yeah.
That they're, you know, who cares if they look at you? Let it roll off your back, you know.
I took this medicine, I don't remember what it was. It was when I was back in high school. And I had told the doctor, I don't remember telling him because it's in the paperwork, but I told him that it helped me like talking with people. I don't remember what the medicine was.
What was it called?
I don't remember. I only remember telling that because it was in the paperwork. I was like, oh, I did tell him. I remember that. But it was something for ADHD though.
Well, there's another medicine called Wellbutrin, and we give it for ADHD, and it has some effects on anxiety too, nervousness. But let's finish the Lexapro first. Go up to the 20 on it and see how you feel on it, and if you don't like it, then we'll back off of it, and then if you want to try another one, we'll try another one.
Okay.
Okay. You get them from our pharmacy right here, huh?
Yes, sir.
They mail them to you or something?
Well, he mailed me the last one, but I owe him like $2 or something. I gotta go pay it.
Arm for it.
Yeah.
Okay, send those to Genoa. Anyhow, any weird things happening? Any hearing things that you don't see the source of? Or?
Well, I've just been, reading.
When do you go to court?
This December 16th, 18th, something like that. They pushed it back pretty far. So it looks like it's going to be too late for them to bring up the misdemeanor because they would have had to bring it to court before, they're like waiting too long, So, and then the felony, the felony should have never even went to arraignment. Like, shame be on the DA for bringing that to arraignment. So that's December.
December?
Yes. And I just, I've been reading religious, reading the Word of God. We got the eclipse coming up.
Yeah, Monday, huh?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Tennessee and look at it.
We can't see it from here, you don't think?
Well, it's not gonna be the total eclipse here.
Okay.
Yeah,
I heard like Colorado, Tennessee, that latitude.
Yeah, you can see it from here, but it won't be total. But that's all signs from God,
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's that? What did you see?
Well, it's just, that's all, it's 4 signs, God giving you signs with it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they got the miracle of the sun. You ever heard of the miracle of the sun?
Miracle of the sun?
Yeah, with Our Lady Fatima.
I
think that was in Portuguese or something.
What, is that part of the Bible? And in the
No,
Bible?
it was a miracle that happened 100 years ago, and that's going to be 100-year anniversary in October. So they got some people believe that some conspiracists out there believe that the sun and moon's mating. It comes together and it mates, right?
That's pretty weird.
Yeah, that's some conspiracies out there. But, if it was mating, the miracle of the sun falls at, towards the end of the first trimester. And then, May, the 5th month, would be the 9th month in May. Like a Mayflower,
Okay.
Well, yeah. But that's what I've been doing. I've just been reading the Word of God. I believe that you know, the Quran and the Bible all go together. People just have been interpreting it wrong for 1,500 years. But I found Satan's presence in the Quran. Lucifer's presence.
Okay.
His presence is in it.
Well, you'd think it would be, yeah. Given how they interpret it, what they do with it.
Yeah, but when I'm reading, the Holy Bible goes more hardcore than the Quran does. More blood and death and destruction, you know?
It doesn't tell people to kill people.
No,
Now, I mean,
yeah, they do have. I can see where some people would interpret it wrong, but they, you know, that's Lucifer in it. He's guided them wrong.
Okay, so I've sent the medicines over there. You can pick up trazodone, Geodon, and retard select program. You want to try it? Let me make a copy of this. You come on to the pharmacy. I'll see you back in November. It's going to be a month before we go back. You know what? The pharmacy is probably not going to close until 12:30.
Yeah, I think it's closed.
Maybe an hour.
No, 20 minutes.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just printing, so if you have something, you can go right behind it.
Leave them all? Leave them all?
Wasn't too many.
There are 5,000? So we really ought to get 2017 lab.
Well,
So while you're waiting at the pharmacy, I'll bring you a lab order thing. Where do you go to get your labs done?
oh, I guess I could go to Lolly Kemp.
Yeah.
I don't have a.
Yeah, go to Lolly Kemp and get them done. You have a doctor up there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you the lab order. You can take it up there. We check those triglycerides.
They gonna be high. We have to eat.
All right. Good to see you. I'll see you back in November.
Okay. This is Lolly Kemp Laboratory. Let's see. Yes, ma'am. Can you tell me if y'all have a test for Geodon?
Oh, I don't know, baby. Let me transfer you. Hold on, okay?
Okay.
I think she can help you.
Yes, I was trying to find out if y'all could do a lab work for Geodon to see how the levels of Geodon.
Geodon.
haven't never heard of that one.
Well, you know, that's I think a generic name of it, I believe. Let me see here. Geodon.
Ziprasidone is an antipsychotic. It can treat schizophrenia and bipolar disorder.
Ziprasidone. I'm sure y'all have a test for that, right, ma'am?
I'm looking. We don't do a lot of in-house testing like that. So it would be a send-out. So that's why I was looking in the book to see. Can you spell that out for me?
Well, I'll give you the I think it's the original name. ZIPRASIDONE.
It looks like it is orderable through LabCorp, but I'm not sure about. It's like a it would be like a miscellaneous test for us. I could transfer you to medical records, and they can tell you if it's covered or not by insurance. No.
Well, so like if the psychiatrist sent me in there, y'all wouldn't do a test for it?
Well, it depends if it's available for us. I mean, we have a book with all these tests in it, but to actually go in and look at the codes and stuff to see if we actually do it, to send out for it. You understand what I'm saying?
I need to talk to.
It's orderable through a reference lab, but we can't order every single test. Is the thing about it. It's not in our coding, you know.
Yes, ma'am.
It's kind of confusing. I mean, I don't know how to explain it any other way, except for I can transfer you to her and see if it's chargeable through us. And that means when it's chargeable, that we can actually send it out and do it.
Okay.
Let me transfer you to her. Hold on just a second. Looking for a number. I can't never remember all these numbers.
If my psychiatrist sends me up there, wouldn't, like, the paper have...
I'm telling you, it's an order, yeah. It would be an order, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we do it here.
Right, but...
And,
I mean, his paper would tell y'all what to test for.
Yeah, I mean, I know what to test for. I mean, you told me what it was. It's a level. But I don't know if it can be sent through us or not. We can only... send out certain things and charge for certain tests. They don't all, it's not every
Okay,
all of it.
but a test does exist, though, correct?
Yes, it's in the book. That doesn't mean that we do it, though, is the thing about it.
Okay, yeah, that's okay, because, you know...
Let me transfer you to her. She can tell you if it's...
All right, I'll ask someone. I'll talk to somebody. Thank you.
Police of Information Department. Our office is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. For physicians' offices, fax your request for records to 985-878-1310. Please print patient name and give date of birth on your request with contact and fax numbers for your office. Again, we accept fax requests from hospitals and doctors' offices only at 985-878-1310. Patients may request their own records during regular hours by bringing a photo ID and signing a release. Next of kin must bring proof of power of attorney to request copies of adult patients' records. Parents may request copies of their minor child's record with a photo ID. Copy charges from Healthport may apply. All other requests should be original releases mailed to Lally Kemp HIM Department at 52579 Highway 51 South, Independence, Louisiana 70443. Thank you.
Well, I mean, the point is, a test does exist. And psychiatrists are testing you for medicines you don't even take. And then it sounds like other psychiatrists automatically cover for them. That's what it sounds like to me. Call back. Because I got the answer machine.
Yeah, can I help you?
Yeah, I called a minute ago and she transferred me, but nobody answered. So I was trying to get transferred back to wherever I got transferred.
For what, baby?
It was, I don't know, I was asking about this, levels of medicine, and if they test it for a medicine.
Hold on.
Benji, can I help you?
Yeah, I think I talked to you earlier about some, Geodon, and you transferred me.
Yeah.
Nobody had answered, and I didn't know where you transferred me.
I transferred you to medical records. I talked to one of my co-workers. She does the send-outs and stuff. She said there shouldn't be a problem. It's just a miscellaneous test that we would do, and it's just we don't have like a code for it or nothing. So there's a little situation. There shouldn't be a problem with it though, as long as your doctor has the order written and all that. She said there shouldn't be a problem.
Well, he says TSH free T4 routine once. DX equals Z79.899 for routine screen.
Yeah, that's just a routine.
And high risk medicine use screening. Would that be Geodon, high risk?
No, it's that's just a thyroid. They're checking your thyroid.
High risk medication use?
Sometimes it affects your thyroid. They just keep a watch on it. Some medicines, that's some of the side effects to it. If you look at it, every medicine has side effects, and they do like routine screening to make sure that it's not affecting you.
I know you looked up Geodon. It sure does look like it's a high risk medicine. So this
If he
root.
doesn't order that specifically, then we're not going to be doing it. We're going to do what's on that order.
Okay, so it would have to be like, say, Geodon or that.
Level, yeah, it would have that level on there.
Okay, it wouldn't say routine.
No, that routine stuff, I think you said a TSH and a T4 free?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's the test that we'll be doing. And we do those in-house.
And that's like for medicine, right? TSH?
It's a thyroid. It's to do with your thyroid.
So that's not medicine.
No.
What about CBC differential plat?
That's a complete blood count is what that stands for. That's like your red count, your white count, your hemoglobin, hematocrit, platelet count.
Comprehensive metabolic? What is that?
It's a complete metabolic panel. It's like your sodium, potassium, glucose, CO2, your liver enzymes, a few other little tests in there too.
Lipid? What is lipid panel routine?
That is to do with your cholesterol and your triglycerides.
And hemoglobin? What is that?
A1C.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's to check your sugar over a 3-month period to see what the level's at.
So he's not even checking my medicine then?
No, but he's checking your other functions as far as there are different things that could be affected by the medicine.
Oh, okay.
And we do all those in-house, so they're done here.
Yeah, I'm just curious because it's against the law to force medicine on people. So, but I thank you for your help.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye-bye. Do y'all remember how they used to just take gasoline? They didn't have any use for it. Gasoline was a byproduct of something else they were making. So they would take that gasoline and they'd just dump it on the ground. Gasoline you put in the car, they'd take it and just dump it on the ground because they didn't have any use for it. Okay, so you read all these bad side effects about the schizophrenic medicines, bipolar medicines, and guess what? Those are just all concocted. They dissected human behavior, right? So this stuff that they used to just have no use for and was trash is magically useful all of a sudden. We're not gonna, it's not toxic waste. We're gonna package it and we're gonna sell it. What's that, Jurassic Park? We're gonna package it and we're gonna sell it. So that's the truth behind it. You know, it's like those things on the road, and you say, well, that's if you fall asleep. Well, that's great. It is a safety. It would wake you up. It would, but it's also cost a lot of money to lay to eat the road like that in those grooves, and when your tire hits it, I mean, it just starts devouring that tire. So, but it's safety. I understand it is a safety thing. But on the other hand, we're gonna package it and we're gonna sell it.